So guys, this is Aruna Maharaj from the School of Cosmetology, Nadir Maharaj School of Cosmetology. And we're having coffee with Kerry. Yum.
Delicious. And we're here at Pesh Patisserie.
One of our favorite places.
Love it.
Yes. So Aruna, tell me how important diet and exercise is to your wellness. I see you've taken a different approach to your daily living now. What prompted that?
I just realized that you need to put yourself first, right? And in putting yourself first, a lot of people think it's like getting your hair done, getting a massage, taking time to relax.
Right.
But there's a difficult side to taking care of yourself as well, which is self-control and knowing what you eat and being aware of what you put into your body, and also taking the time to exercise or do Pilates or yoga or just riding a bike or taking a hike. Like, these things are so important and we don't think about it because, you see, for lack of a better word, and I'm guilty of it too, we're all lazy. Right?
Yeah. In some form or fashion, I agree.
Yeah. So for me, that is what I think, that discipline comes with self-love as well.
Right.
Not just the good, pretty side of self-love.
Right.
But being aware of what you eat and being aware of what the emotions that you put your body through is very important.
I love that because I've also been on a similar journey of like watching what I eat and the things that I do on a daily basis. Generally just taking things in, you know? So it has also been a similar journey. So I'm glad that we're actually having this conversation.
Yeah.
Awesome. How do you find balance in life and what's your go-to mantra?
Balance in life, I would say just relax. I know that sounds counterintuitive.
Take it as it goes.
Yeah, just relax, take it as it goes. And because for me, I was always, aggressively a fighter, trying to get things done.
Right.
And I feel like the more you push is the more the universe says, relax. And then you have to learn it the hard way, right? So I found that in accepting and relaxing a little more and just going with the flow, things start to be a little easier. So that's how I find balance now. Just kind of more relaxing and taking it easy.
I feel like I'm talking to myself.
You see, we're so similar. Yeah.
This is eerie.
I know. And then my mantra is that I live my life by is live and let live. Just leave people alone, do your thing, and if somebody else is doing something that irks you or bugs you, then that's fine. Let them live. That's their life.
Choice.
That's their choice, exactly.
Right. I love that. Let's get into some of the serious stuff.
Okay.
So I know you own a school, but you're also a makeup artist.
Yes.
So tell us some of your beauty tricks.
Beauty tricks
or tips.
And tips. Okay, with regard to makeup, I would say lighting is key. Lighting.
Right.
For sure. Even when you're applying, because there was one day I was applying my makeup in the dark and I went to work and somebody was like, Aruna, why your eyebrow purple? I picked up a purple, So lighting is not only important for the application, but also for your photography as well.
Right.
So always remember to face the light. That is the major. I think a lot of people just don't understand lighting. So they want to know why their selfies or their makeup pictures not coming out, the best way and stuff like that. But in terms of internal beauty hacks, because that's the external, I would say taking care of yourself within your mental health. I think your mental health affects the beauty on the outside.
I love that. Don't you guys think so?
It does.
I think looking within is the right way to bring true beauty out.
It is. Because you can pack on all the makeup on all the hairstyles you want, but if on the inside you're not genuinely and authentically yourself, then it doesn't shine through and it doesn't show. You get that extra twinkle in your eyes when your inside is okay, Yeah.
I love it. So Aruna, tell me, are you influenced by social media or do you create your own style?
I think it's a little bit of both. When it comes to style, I do not consider myself a fashionista, so I have to go out there, get some inspiration.
Or call me.
or call you, and then I make it my own.
Right.
So definitely both.
Perfect. Do you have a personal mantra or credo?
Yes, I do. Live and let live.
Love it. Who's the most influential person in your life and why?
My grandmother, Madam Aruna Maharaj, she was the first woman in Trinidad to color her hair. So every day I think to myself, what could I be the first in Trinidad to do?
Oh,
so
nice.
she's like a major inspiration.
I love that. What's the most favorite thing about your career now?
My most favorite thing about my career now is being able to see other girls and guys create their own way in this industry, in this beauty industry,
Right.
and just have careers of their own and make something of themselves.
Tell me about the school and the beauty industry and how welcoming it is to both male and female and the change that you've seen.
We definitely have more male students now than ever before in history. However, it's still not a lot.
Right.
Yeah, I would say one or two male students per year in a class of 10. Yeah.
Do you think it's still stereotyped?
To some extent, yes. To some extent, yes. We are moving in the right direction, but I think Trinidad is moving a little slow with regard to the acceptance rate compared
Right.
to the rest of the world.
Okay. Off topic, it's Pride Month, and I know that we are in the beauty industry, and a lot of people assume that a lot of male hairdressers are gay. Do you come across that stereotype in your school?
Yes, we come across a stereotype. Sometimes it's better to just don't ask, don't tell.
Right.
I know the U.S. Navy, they have that policy
Right.
because, and I think that's what we subconsciously, unintentionally adopt at our school. Just don't ask, don't tell,
Right.
and just everybody's there to be the best hairdresser that they can be, and that's it.
I love that. So tell me what have been some of your biggest accomplishments and maybe your future goals?
Biggest accomplishments, I would say opening the Port of Spain location was a big thing for us
Right.
because my grandmother and my mom, that's two generations, they've always had the school in South, just in San Fernando. So it was a big deal to come to Woodbrook
Right.
for us. Another major accomplishment would be to have the diploma program internationally accredited, for
Yes,
sure.
I love that.
Yeah.
I think proper accreditation and recognition is important when you are trying to achieve anything, whether it be a hairdressing course or it be a makeup course or any skill set. I think having the right approvals is
Yes.
so important.
Yes.
I love that. So when last you traveled and where was your most memorable experience?
I traveled to Egypt last year, October.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. I'm pretty well traveled. I would say, where was my favorite? I loved Singapore. I
Ooh.
loved Singapore.
What was what's the most fun memory of Singapore?
What I like about Singapore is that it's on the equator, very close to the equator, just like Trinidad.
Right.
So the fruits, the climate, a lot of it is very similar. So it was easy to adapt to, but it's just cleaner and a little more first world. So it's like home, but nicer.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I love that. What makes Aruna relax? Or what brings out the best in you?
Just good energy.
I think
Good
we've all moved to that
energy.
point of just being around good things and good people. So regardless of where you are, being around good energy makes a huge impact.
Definitely. It's at a point where I feel like I can feel energy now. I know that sounds crazy, but it's like an intuition.
Yeah.
If you want to be around this person or not.
I think that's when you're growing as a person.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it comes with time, it comes with experience, and it comes with bad choices.
Yes.
Remember, we wouldn't understand what a good choice is now or
Right.
appreciate a good choice now if we hadn't made bad choices
You
in the
need to
past.
make mistakes in order to appreciate them.
Exactly. So nothing is wrong with making mistakes. The important thing is to learn from them.
I agree. Well, that should bring us to our next question. What's the best advice you ever got, and what's the best advice would you ever give?
Best advice I ever got was money can't buy happiness.
I agree with that.
And the best advice I would ever give is, there's so much advice I want to give, I can't summarize. I would say,
give us some.
I would say focus on yourself. Forget about other people. I think especially in the beauty industry, Kerry. In the beauty industry, we have this...
try to top everybody else.
We try to top everybody else. We compare, if you see someone's hairstyle or haircut or makeup look...
You try to become competitive.
On your news feed, yeah. You critique it or you try to top it.
Right.
And it's not necessary, It's not necessary. There's enough work for all of us.
What are some of the negatives that you've come across in the scope of beauty?
Placing too much emphasis on succeeding, on winning.
Wow.
I think a lot of people, it's a constant competition. But I know many hairstylists who are not on Instagram, and they're not on Facebook, and their salons are full. And it was a beautiful thing to witness.
I love that.
Yeah.
And what are some of the positives of the beauty industry that you've seen?
Everybody has to eat, Kerry.
Right.
Everybody. And if this industry is a source of income for some people, for everyone actually, why else would we be doing it, right? At the end of the day, it's a source of income and it's a way for us to support our family.
That's good. I love that.
Yeah.
If you were to describe yourself in a couple words, how would you describe yourself? And then how would your friends describe you?
Well, I used to be the life of the party.
Right.
I don't think they would describe me as that anymore.
Okay.
But I guess, I don't know, I can't say how somebody would describe me, but I could say that I would describe myself as a work in progress and trying to be the best that I could be.
I think we all are, and I love that answer as well too, because someone once told me when you cap yourself off, you limit yourself to growth.
Absolutely. And that's a little bit of ego too. If you think you're perfect,
right, then there's no room for improvement.
And there's always room for improvement.
I love that. Always room for improvement. If you can have an interview with one person in the world, like if you can meet that one person to have a cup of coffee with, who would it be?
My grandmother, Madam Aruna Maharaj, because I was 13 years old when she died.
Right.
So I was a child. So the questions I have for her now, I couldn't have dreamed of having those questions at 12 or 13 years old to ask her.
Because now you run that business.
Yeah.
And you run her business.
Yeah.
And you take her name forward. So that's...
Yeah. I would give anything to have ask her a few questions for sure. Any conversation. Yeah, I would give anything.
If you were to meet any celebrity or famous person, who would that be?
I actually don't mind meeting Khloe Kardashian.
Really?
I'll tell you why. I just feel like she's the one who has the most emotional intelligence and emotional maturity of all of them. So I think if I had a conversation with her, I could kind of get her insight on their family craziness and see what possibly they could do. They have so much power, they could change the world.
Right.
They have a lot of power. I mean, Kim is doing a lot, but I just feel like I could get through most to Khloe.
So Aruna, tell us a little bit about Caribbean Beauty Awards. I know it's one of your side projects. Tell us about that.
Okay, Caribbean Beauty Awards was established to recognize excellence in the beauty industry, as well as to promote an elevation of standards, basically.
Right.
So if we recognize excellence, that a particular hairdresser or makeup artist or nail tech,
right,
then it would motivate others to increase their standards as well. It we work hard, Kerry, you and I, people like us in the beauty industry, and for far too long it's gone unnoticed.
Right.
So we just think it's about time that people get recognized for their hard work.
I agree with that. Just last night I told someone that recognition and appreciation is always worth a little bit more than a pay increase.
Yes, that is so true.
Yeah. So Aruna, any closing comments?
I would just like to say thank you very much for having me. I feel very honored.
You're welcome.
And to anyone that's watching this, I just hope you try your hardest to be the best version of yourself that you can be.
Because everyone else is already taken.
Ah, yes, that is true. So it doesn't make sense trying to be like somebody else.
Nope.
You could only be yourself.
Only be yourself. So thank you so much for coming on Coffee with Kerry, and I hope to see you sometime soon. And I think we have a lot of catching up to do.
Yes, for sure. Thanks for having me, Kerry. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Coffee with Kerry, and don't forget to check out Pesh Patisserie for some amazing coffee and lovely macaroons.